peeps, it's Kat.Beanie and welcome back to another Minecraft episode. Now, today we are not in Divergence. We are... What? Did I just get... Why am I getting shot? What the hell, man? Just trying to do an intro. Right, hold on, peeps. While I'm being rudely interrupted. Okay, dude dead. Like, oh, come on, man. The skeletons are everywhere. What the hell? Anyone else? Anyone else? You've got to be kidding me. Did you guys just like, oh, she's about to do an intro. We'll just plant ourselves casually around her base. Nay bother. Oh my goodness. Right. As I was saying. Anyway. We're not on Divergence currently. This is NAB, which is an abbreviation for Not a Bloon, which is another private SMP that I run, just for, you know, friends and stuff. So some of you might have seen it before, some of you may not. It is what it is. If you're new here, please remember to like and subscribe. You know, if you like the stuff. If you don't, feel free to leave. That is the way it is. You know. I don't tend to stick around and watch content I don't like. You don't have to either. Right, so I'll show you guys what I've been up to because it is kind of related to Season 2 of Divergence. And if you are a regular here, you will probably understand what that means. Divergence is the creator-only SMP that I run. With other content creators, not only to obviously make content, but obviously a lot of friendships have been started via Divergence. There's been, I'm not gonna lie, there's been some drama. Drama happens. Sometimes people don't always, you know, click together, and that's fine. It is what it is. Oh, I hate. You know what? I don't think I could survive in Java for long because the offhand, although I think the offhand is more OP in Java, isn't it? But anyway, in Bedrock it just drives me nuts. My rockets go in there, my arrows go in there. We're just like, dude, I don't want to hold things in my other hand. Just leave my other hand alone. You know, take my strong hand. But aye, so as you can see this structure over here. Now it is not complete, as you can probably tell. But yes, I have been trying to come up with a few concepts for my base for Season 2 of Divergence, and I thought, well, I tried planning it out in creative mode, and I am not a massive fan of creative mode in general. Not that obviously it doesn't have its uses and its perks, and you know, if it's something that you enjoy, you do you. It is what it is. It's just my brain just tends to go that this is boring. Why are we doing this? Please stop! And shouts at me manically until I leave. So I thought, and plus the first concept that I came up with, the outside structure pillars are the same. So as you can see, they're slightly leaning off in different directions, which, like, if you start from this one, this one's leaning to this side, this one's leaning to this side, this side, this side. So it sort of goes clockwise, the way that they're leaning, which is great. I am happy with those. It was like the first time that I did those pillars, and I am happy with the design. I don't know if anyone has done... I mean, probably in the history of Minecraft, there's probably been people that have done, you know, pillars similar to these ones. I did not look up anybody's content to design these pillars. I just winged them in creative mode. Although in creative mode, I was using spruce. So yeah, here I've used cherry, and I'm sort of debating between sort of cherry and netherrack bricks and all that stuff, but I think I'm going to stick with the cherry. I like the cherry. I like the dark purpley bark on the outside. Sorry guys, I'm a bit nasally, as like some of you may know, we have been sick here for months, and now COVID's going about. My mum's got COVID. Yeah, basically since October it's just been one nightmare after another. For those that are regulars here, you will know what happened with my granny in the hospital and everything like that. So long story short, took her to the hospital a couple of times for a sore back. She caught pneumonia at the hospital and sadly passed away. A few weeks after her funeral, another one of my relatives passed away, and my husband has experienced some losses as well recently. And just this past week, my grandfather has passed away. So it has been a busy end to 2023 and a not so nice start to 2024. But I'm gonna try and not dwell on it because there's nothing we can do, and I do have plans to try and make better content in 2024. Whether I'll achieve that, we'll see in hindsight at the end of the year. And try and do more short videos because I have been lacking in that department recently. So yeah, and my goal for season 2 of Divergence is aesthetic. That's what it is. I am not a great builder. It's not something I have ever strived to work on because honestly, I'm usually more of a, if it fits, it sits type deal. If it works, then what's the point? And, if a hole in the ground works or a, dirt house works, what's the point in making a big ass base? And after seeing some people's contents on Facebook, actually, there was a Facebook group that I've just joined recently. It's like Minecraft for adults. And some of the builds on there are pretty epic. Some of the folk on Divergence, like Diggin and Amanchu, and a few others have made some really aesthetically nice builds. And there's been a couple of people I've been hanging out with on Twitter that have also been grinding some awesomely big builds like Technocraft. And one of our king of peeps on the Divergence Discord, Tyler himself, he makes some awesome sort of animalistic mystery type builds that will just blow your socks off. They're pretty cool. And it's that creativity that I want to try and tap into, because obviously all this stuff is a skill and it's not a skill that I have ever put any effort into achieving. And it's one thing I think I'm going to have some difficulty next season, especially when the villager nerfs come out. I'm hoping that because we start the new season on the 1st of March, that we'll be able to get villager trading down. Obviously, this doesn't help us for any future seasons, but that we'll be able to get villager trading sorted quickly before the implementation of the new villager nerfs, because I just don't want to have to deal with it. I know I'll have to deal with it eventually, but I just don't want to. There's been a lot of things going on right now in life in general, and having to figure out how to... I know it's a game, I know it might seem like a small thing to everybody, but having to try and mentally figure out how to do something you are not used to doing, while you're going through some obviously personal life stuff, is sometimes it's just too mentally taxing. And I know, obviously sometimes it might not seem a lot to everybody else, but sometimes even just filling out a form or going to do the grocery shopping or something like that can just, break your brain. And you're just nope, can't do it. Just need to shut off for a bit. And that's fine. You know, everybody has things that they can and cannot manage when they're, you know, going through a rough patch. And villager trading nerfing is definitely one of them that I cannot want to deal with right now. I mean, by the time it actually gets implemented, I'll probably have changed my mind and go, you know what? Yeah, I can totally do this. I can figure this out. I can go to the different biomes and like, because that's one of the cruxes of the new trading thing. You're either gonna have to go to all the different biomes, make separate villager trading areas in all of those different biomes, or you're going to have to move your, you know, locked in villagers from those biomes to your main villager trading area at your base, wherever that is. And either way, it's going to be a grind, because what if the biomes are like super far away from each other? Like sometimes it takes forever to find like a jungle biome, and if you're wanting mending, which I believe that's where the mending villagers are going to be, you know, if you start off in a snowy mountains biome or something like that, and you need to find a swamp, and it's like, I don't know, 3,000 odd blocks away from where you are. I mean, obviously you can set up a nether hub and blah blah blah, and people probably will. I'm gonna probably shoot myself in the foot here, but I'm probably gonna assume that there's gonna be people that are gonna turn around and do it both ways. So there's gonna be those folk that go, right, this is the way that you know, sort out your villagers. You just make little outposts in all the different villages, and you know, trade with those guys there, hook them up with a nether hub, blah blah. Sounds fan dabby dozy. And then you're gonna have the opposite side where you go, no, I must have all my villagers in one, you know, ultimate trading area. I mean, I don't mind the whole nether hub idea. Actually, I quite find it could be quite good. I mean, if you're good at designing like nether hubs and you like going to different villages and sorting out like little trading posts there, wink wink nudge nudge, married in Minecraft, because you know they love, like, you might want to check out their channel, the link will be in the description, but they are big fans of saving villages from themselves, because let's face it, people, villagers are like pandas. They are complete and utter idiots that cannot be responsible for their own survival, because they'll just die. They'll just... That's it. They will not last long. And, you know, call it what it is, you know, put them in a safety camp, or, you know, kidnap them, or, you know, migrate them elsewhere, or, you know, something that sounds less racist. But like, Minecraft really need to look into that, because it is kind of disturbing that the only way that you can sort of safely protect your villagers from themselves is to lock them up into, you know, little trading halls and things from the outside world where they can't hurt themselves or others. It's kind of disturbing. It is. I mean, if you looked at that from a real world perspective, you'd be horrified. You'd be like, these people that play Minecraft are like that, you know, mustache man from Germany that shall not be named. Is, you know, bald guys with no noses for Harry Potter, etc. You know, it's not cool. But I digress. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes with the villager trading nerfing thing, because I'm not going to hold my breath and say that it's going to be something I'm going to be able to do right away. But on the other side of the coin, it's obviously, it is a survival multiplayer realm, and I will be partaking in it with you know, many other people. We're actually trying to get a couple of new people on board right now as well. So if you have an interest and you're a content creator that does Minecraft videos, the realm is predominantly on Bedrock. So if you play Java, I'm sorry, you're between a rock and a hard place there. Although we do have Java players that are also on our realm. We've got a Manchu, if you check out his channel, link in the description, who does sort of Java versus Bedrock videos. They're pretty awesome. They're very informative and entertaining. So if you want to check them out and see the sort of differences in parity and everything else, he'd probably be your guy. Also very good at redstone. And then we've got Digging Truths, link in the description, who started off as a Java girl and came over to Bedrock just for us because she loves us and we love her, who is an absolutely amazing builder and does some redstone of her own. Like some of the stuff she's done in this world alone at her own base is outstanding. Like she's got her villager trading down, she's making lots of little farms, everything looks like, oh, it's like a little wonderland. It looks amazing. And I can't remember if it was like Gemini Tay or Pearlescent Moon that was watching on Hermitcraft this last season, but one of the whole fantasy builds with the sort of deep orange trees, that I definitely want to incorporate into next season. That whole fantasy vibe was just beautiful. I mean, if you took a screenshot of, like, a wide-angled screenshot of, like, their combined builds, I think maybe, was it Etho that was involved as well? I'm not sure, but yeah, their combined build, you'd think it was AI generated because it was just absolutely stunning. And I do hope to aspire to be that good one day. I'm not going to say it's anytime soon, but you know, it's something I desire to be. It is a skill I would like to learn, and in order to do that, I think I've left a tree hanging down there. In order to do that is something I'm going to have to work on. So yes, season 2 for me of Divergence is all going to be about aesthetic. I am going to try and not overlook the tiny details. Oh, sugar lumps. Oh, mate, I almost took myself out of the game. That was not cool. You're fine. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. You're not dead. What? Oh, I've got a heart condition. I can't do that to myself. That was scary biscuits. Right, let's yoink this tree while we're here. Yoink. Hello, little chickies. Oh, that was scary. One of the other things I'd like to work on is like trying to be a bit more expressive in my videos, because like watching one of my previous videos where I was doing the no crafting tools challenge, definitely recommend trying that, by the way, because it is not super difficult, because obviously, like, if you're in a tight spot and you need a tool that you can't craft, it is a bit of a pain, but I'm pretty sure you can find enough tools and chests and stuff to be able to complete Minecraft. If I can do it, you can certainly do it. And if you can't do it, my bad. I didn't want to make you feel bad. But yeah, one of the things that I took away from rewatching that video of myself, because I do like to rewatch my videos and sort of critique them on how I think I could have done better. So if anybody's got any constructive criticism out there, you know, throw it at me. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, be a douche, but, you know, if you got some constructive criticism, whereas, you know, like the fact, oh, you could have been a bit more expressive here, because my takeaway from that video was I didn't talk for long parts of time, which is not something I particularly like in videos. Well, I found it depends, because on watching some of the subscribers that I like to watch, there's like a time and a place for talking, and then there's a time and a place for, you know, just chilling and getting the task done with some, you know, fancy background music. So I suppose it just depends on your preferences. But that video, I felt, had a lot of empty space that I could have been contributing, and I think because I was so focused on killing the dragon, I didn't pay enough attention to, oh, I should maybe be talking at these bits and, you know, doing this, that, and next thing. And unless I've got like a checklist in front of me of crap that I should be attending to, it tends to go unnoticed until the video is being edited. And like even just editing it, and like there's a whole bunch of nothing. So, and there are like parts in there where like I think one part where I was talking to my husband. My youngest decided to climb up onto my knee. So she was actually sitting on me while I was fighting the Ender Dragon, which was obviously very helpful. Because I was in the middle of fighting the dragon and she'd woke up from her nap, and yeah, it wasn't ideal. But that's part of parenting, I suppose. Yeah, so it's a bit chaotic. So that's another thing I need to work on. Like especially when something of note happened, like when I fell off a building and stuff. Like personally, I tend to sort of like clam up. Oh, hello, babe. Use you. Like I tend to go silent. I like my bed up there. And you know that's not always the best move when you're, you know, trying to record a video that other people will enjoy. You know, they want to see you screaming at getting unalived by crazy dragons and tall stick guys. So definitely going to attempt to be a bit more expressive in videos, if you haven't noticed already. Oh, hey, what's up, guy? I do not have a I don't have a bow on me at this juncture. I've got some cobbled deep slate, and I was thinking about using it to do the floor down there. And then I'm not sure how I'm going to do the sides. Probably the same sort of way as I've done these bits, but obviously shorter, periodically going up. I also want to somehow incorporate some rainbow into the build. For those of you that don't know, I am bisexual. Some of my family members are LGBT. So if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. And, you know, feel free to use the door. Although it's not ideal, but I do feel like the whole bigotry towards the LGBT community is progressively getting better, but obviously nobody thinks fast enough. And for the people that, you know, don't think there's a problem, they're usually the problem. I mean, I try not to be offensive on this channel. I don't always succeed because everybody says stupid stuff that they said they shouldn't, that they wish they could have taken back. I've done it. I know other YouTubers have done it, and the whole cringe of looking back at yourself even like a couple of years ago and going, did I really honestly say that on the internet? Can be quite embarrassing. Ooh, let's just back up a bit there. Almost fell down a hole again. At least I know that if I do fall down, as long as I've got a full health bar, I shall live. Maybe if I land on that bit, not this bit, I might die if I land on that bit because that one's a higher. I can't remember which bit I fell on top of. But yeah, I've set my spawn, so it's fine. Although I'd have to go all the way down and get my stuff. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right? This is fine. Ooh. I don't even like kites in real life. So, this is not going to be the full extent of what I have in mind, but I wanted to make these pillars in survival somewhere before I attempt to do the rest of the mega build. Well, not really a mega build, is it? In Divergence Season 2. Because I needed to know that I could. I needed to know that I could build them. And they're pretty simple to build. Even without scaffolding or anything. They are really quite easy. Like, you could keep going with these all the way up to the top. And obviously they slowly lean to the side. So depending on how high you're going, or how extreme you made the inward dent, you could even have them thingying up into a spiral into the sky. I mean, I'm not sure how I would go about doing that because I'm not sure how much more extreme I could make the indents. I mean, I suppose if you sort of took these bits over and then did these two out and then kept going like that, you could essentially, you know, do a massive spiral into the sky. Which would be pretty cool. Oh god, now my mind's racing with, oh, you should totally do like a big spiral and how would that look? And I might have to have a look at how that would actually look because now it's in my head, I can't get it out my head and it is what it is. But if there's anything in Season 2 that you think I should work on aesthetically, please let me know in the comments. Or if there's anything you'd like to see me build in my base. I'm going to try and like farms, villager trading, all that stuff. I'm going to try and make everything as, like, I don't want to say pretty, like, it'll be pretty for me because I'll just, like, everything's not going to be, you know, all pink and girly, and because I am not all pink and girly all of the time. So I do love pink. I do, like, it is one of my favorite colors, but my two favorite colors are actually green and yellow. And I don't know, I might make some rooms themed, like, I don't know, medieval fantasy, that sort of stuff. I'm going to try and chuck in a bit of lore as well. And I was saying to Dig another day, like, I might try and do, like, little voices and stuff for the villagers. Because, like, I feel like they need a voice. Like, they're so sad. Like, the Wandering Trader down there gets unalived all the time for his leads. I also feel like the llamas would probably want to talk as well. Like, yo, dude, what you doing? Why'd you whack my guy? You know? Hello. Maybe not the cows and pigs and sheep because they probably just like, I want to live. I want to live. And then you come in like, sorry man, I need leather, pork, wool, etc. You must die. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't have anything against vegans, but I don't think I could ever, like, I used to be a vegetarian for about a year and a half back when I was younger. But I'm anemic. I need more iron. And I just like meat, so I don't think I could ever achieve I mean, apart from eggs, if I stopped eating meat, I'd essentially be a vegan anyway. Because I can't have dairy, so that's one of the... I'd be a forced vegan. Like, oh, I'm going to be a vegetarian. Actually... but I suppose if you still eat eggs... Do vegetarians eat eggs? I don't know how that works. I think they do. And what was it? A pescatarian? Is that fish and... Shiza! Oh, no, 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 no. That was half a heart. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that was scary. That was all the scary. That was all of the scary. Like, mate, don't look at me like that, okay? Don't judge me. I can't help it. And how did that happen? Yeah, you walk away, buddy. You walk away. Giving me the whole judgment eyes. Like, I see you there, Mr. Bessie, just walking around, chilling. Well, I put all the work in. I see you. Right. Look at that creeper just strolling around. What up, guy? I think creepers would probably have like a... I imagine creepers having a personality kind of like a ADHD person on... I was going to say like on like energy drinks, but sometimes that just makes them sleepy. Like on whatever, basically on life, whatever ADHD people take that makes them hyper, which is, you know, their brain. So, like, just because obviously they blow up and they seem fizzy, it's like, it kind of feels like my brain. Just boom all the time, running around with all these thoughts and feelings and then not being able to do any of it because like you just got too much of... Alright, I see you there, sneaking in with a wee double slab bit there. No, no, no. No, thank you. No ta. Actually, light this up because I can't remember where it's bottom slabs or top slabs or whatever, the one that doesn't spawn the things, but it's usually the one that I'm using that spawns the things, which is probably this one. I mean, skeletons seem like they have their life together. They seem like the minimalists of Minecraft. I mean, they're about that minimalist, they don't even have skin, so, you know. They seem like the person to go into like the pound shop or the Dollar Tree or whatever you guys call it and you know, pick up like a whole bunch of organising baskets and go home, pull out all the stuff from their kitchen cupboards and... Whoa! What the deuce, man? I just lit this place up. Take your minimalistic ass off of here. Thank you. Douche waddle. Right. See what I mean? He's like, I have no skin, you have all the skin, give me the skin. That was scary. Oh, I think I just leveled up yep, there we go. Why you gotta do me like that, guys? Why you gotta fall down there? That's not cool. It's not cool. Almost finished though, and I should have probably lit those bits up as I was doing them. Although my plan is to have most of this enclosed. I might have a bit that is like a garden area in the middle. Or maybe higher up. Or maybe a rooftop garden. That'd be cool. But my plan is to have all my sort of like mini farms, like my crop farms and stuff like that, inside the build instead of dotted around the place like they were in Divergence. Because my big Divergence area is like a pretty big area. So This time I'm not going for width, I'm going for height. Take away from that sentence what you will. Oh, it's a ninja! It's a ninja! Little scrappy pain in my ass. Excuse me, sirs. Yeah, and the Steve zombies, I just imagine, are guys coming back from like a 9-to-5 job that they really, really hate. And, you know, they need to take it out on you because their life sucks and you're the only person there that you can blame. Like, oh, you're alive and I'm not, are you? Huh? Alright, we'll see about that, punk. Yeah, they do not seem happy people. Although sometimes they've got a shiny gold helmet, so it is what it is. Anyway, at least we got this roof covered. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I don't really know at this point, to be honest. We'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, fair enough, whatever. And I'll catch you in the next one. I'm going to eat some cookies. Where's the steak? I want steak. Minecraft. Where's the parrot at? Where's the steak? Beef's good. Steak's better. Anyway, catch you guys later. Goodbye.